Hey ho, Lydia Duprat here, aka the Whole Mentor, and I mentor hoes. That's right, hoes! And today I'm going to be bringing you a solution because that is what I do. Yes, I mentor hoes, but ultimately my job is to bring solutions to the community. I'm always making solutions because I'm always listening to your problems that require solutions. So I feel really good about this one. What I notice right now in the community is people need money and fast. And people who had certain jobs no longer have access to the same streams of income that they're used to. So people are like, I need new streams of income. What do I do? Or, hey, the job I was doing is not essential anymore. I have to learn a new skill. So I made this platform called onlymentors.net. And it's inspired by OnlyFans. A lot of hoes have an OnlyFans account. So I'm like, let's make a platform that they already know how to use. Is that right? It doesn't make your life that much easier. And it's a place for people in the adult industry to share their skill set with other people in the adult industry. So we've got people on there, strippers, escorts, phone sex operators, like you name it, cam girls, content creators, adult film stars. It's people teaching exactly what they know and then charging whatever they want for it based on a subscription service, just like OnlyFans. And people can pay you to make custom content. So if someone wants customized advice, you can set your price up to $200 for that information. So I feel great about it. I'm so excited because it's really hard to get the information that you need from experts in the business, and it's not always accessible, and people are usually not willing to share their trade secrets, but maybe now they will because they need another stream of income. So if you're an expert at something and you are willing to share, you could join Only Mentors and charge whatever you want per month, as little as like $5 or up to like $100 or even more. Whatever you want to charge for your information. You can upload videos, you can upload pictures, and there's a private chat and a comment section. So I feel really good about it. I've been working on it for like a couple weeks, and I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to launch it, but I waited till it was 80% done. That's usually when I announce things, when they're fully conceived, well underway, and near completion. Because it's so embarrassing when you announce something and you're like, oh wait, that was just a good idea. That wasn't actually a reality, and I've made that mistake before. So it's live, and I have a profile on there too, but I don't want to compete. So my profile is mentoring mentors. My career has really come full circle on that. So yeah, it's $14.99 a month, and I recommend all mentors sign up for it. It'll pay for itself in like 4 minutes. That's probably how long it'll take you to get the essential information you need on there. And I'm gonna update it on a weekly basis with ideas and ways for mentors to attract more mentees, refine their craft, and really turn it into a career, because it became a career for me. And it can become a career for anyone who really has advanced knowledge. It's really cool. I see lawyers expressing interest, web designers, and even healthcare professionals joining the platform, because this is information that people in the adult entertainment industry need. Like, it's really important, and it's hard to find people outside of the business to get information from because we're so afraid of being judged. So when there's a lawyer already on there, it's like, hey, I already know the problems you guys are facing, and here's the information you're gonna need. It's accessible, and it can be anonymous for the person consuming it too. So yeah, I'm hoping that it's gonna take off, and that it's just gonna be the new resource. Like I said, finding mentors are hard, and there's a lot of them on Instagram and on Twitter, and you never really know who's legit. So there's also a verification process on there. So just like on Instagram and Twitter, we get the blue check mark. If you get 25 mentees that have subscribed to you, and you have like 25 active mentees, I'll verify you. and give you a blue check. And then people will be able to know, like, hey, 25 people signed up for this person's content. It's got to be good. Because you could literally, I can just imagine people just throwing anything up. And if you have people that sign up and they're canceling, I'm like, this person's probably not legit. So yeah, I feel good about the verification process, and I tried to make the information on there like super easy to break down. And you can upload a video that's about 3 minutes long or 200 megabytes. Yeah, you can just post as much or as little as you want. And I encourage posting more so you get more mentees, and you get your own profile link so you can put it in your social media. And yeah, start promoting it and getting more mentees. And for the people who want to be mentored, it's like now you're going to have access to, you know, fields of interest that you might not even know you were interested in. I would love to see some financial domination mentors. It's one of those specialties that sounds really appealing. It sounds like it's too good to be true. And some people are really good at it, but it's like, how is that even a thing? I have not seen one it's called FinDom. I haven't seen one FinDom mentor. So BDSM in general, dominatrixes in general are not typical mentors. I don't know why. I don't know the craft, but I haven't even seen one, honestly. I haven't even seen one. So hopefully that'll open up for them too, because a lot of them do their services in person. And if you can't work in person, you gotta work online. So I think this could be viable for the entire community, even people outside of the community. There's people like, hey, I know how to edit video. I'll teach people how to do that. Graphic designers teach you how to do graphic design, building a website. You know, I can only do so much as a mentor, and I've never liked accepting money for things outside of my areas of complete mastery. I just don't feel good about it. And my expertise is escorting, adult film, and being a sugar baby. I don't like to teach outside of that, and especially not for money. So even finance people, I would love if there's like someone with an MBA on there or CPA, just being like, hey, this is how taxes work. If you want to open a business, this is how that works. Knowing the law is so important. So yeah, internet safety, like I could see so many professionals thriving on that platform. And I encourage everyone to teach, and I encourage everyone to learn, because I think we can all teach. We can always be teaching others, and we can also always be learning from others. So what better place than to just bring them all together? Onlymentors.net. And yeah, anyone can sign up, anyone can learn. And yeah, I just wanted to tell you about it. Super excited. Is there anything else underway? Let's see. I'm trying to give you like a business update. I'm going on a podcast today, and it's like kind of controversial. So it's called Got Folks, and Got Folks covers game culture, which is a subculture in heaux culture, and it covers like classic pimps and hoes, like the pimps with the alligators, only like the modern times, and you know, girls that walk a blade, which means they work in the street. And they've always come for me. They don't like what I do, because, you know, mentoring is not part of the game. Pimping is part of the game. So they've tried to compare me to a pimp, but they know I'm not, but they don't know why I'm not. So they've dragged me online before. And, you know, I've worked with some controversial people like Pretty Hoe, and they've always come for Pretty Hoe, so to come for both of us at the same time. But they wrote me a sincere email the other day. It was really sincere. And it was like, hey, I know, you know, we haven't been your biggest fan, but obviously you have a story to tell. And if you want, I'd like to do an interview with you. I'm like, I bet. Like, to me, like, I just don't take, like, hate stuff personally, because you just don't know me. And if you've never had a chance to sit down and have a conversation with me, can you really get an accurate read on my character? No. Because that's just presumptions, projections, and, you know, I mean, I try to give as much as I can with my personality online, but I feel like unless you're really having an interaction with me, you know, there's no way to tell. That's why I'm super not judgmental, because if you're not in front of my face, I don't know you and you don't know me. So I think it's going to be cool to have, the opportunity to say my piece. And he sent me over a list of topics and questions he wants to talk about, pimping being one of them. And he's curious to just know, like, why are you different than a pimp? People ask me that all the time. I'll tell you on the podcast. So yeah, definitely listen to it. It's only folks. It's called Got Folks, and they've been deleted off Instagram so many times. I think like at one point they had like 1 million followers. Like, it's not a small movement. So yeah, I don't know if I'm excited to do it, but I think it's important to do it. And I don't know, I was talking to my audience this morning. I was live streaming on Instagram. And they're like, what if they try to make you look stupid? I'm like, even if they tried, first of all, you can't, because I just know my stuff way too well. And secondly, if you like edit a clip to make it sound like I said something and you're like outraged and you start Googling me, you'll see that like I am who I say I am. I talk the talk, I walk the walk. Like, if you don't like it, then you don't have to like it. But I don't feel like there's any way possible to discredit me in my craft and what I do and what I stand for. It's just too well documented at this point. So, why not? That's the real reason. Why not? It's like a short video today. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like 12 minutes long. You know me, I love getting deep. But I have a lot of stuff to do today. Besides this, I have this interview in an hour and a half, and then later in the evening I have another interview. I can't say what it's for, but it's super cool. And then I have to work on 2 product launches. We're launching the hand sanitizers, but in larger sizes. People really like the free ones that we were giving out. So I'm like, all right, it's worth bringing it back. They're good. They're coconut and they're moisturizing. So we have to do that. And then I also have to launch my new secret weapon, which is called Essence of Ecstasy. And it's a combination of liquid finesse, which is oxytocin, and half of the ingredients in my other secret weapon, habitué provocateur. So it is the testosterone component of habitué mixed with the oxytocin. So liquid finesse relaxes you. It makes you super chill. So it's like, great, my anxiety's gone, but now I just want to take a nap. The testosterone boosts your energy levels. So imagine being super calm while still being able to be motivated and get your work done. And on top of it, I added a fragrance, lavender. And because the testosterone, it's a pheromone, and pheromones stink. So I'm like, okay, if we put lavender in it, we can balance that out. And it comes in an oil, and you just roll it under your nose. So you just have this nice lavender fragrance, which also adds like an element of relaxation. So you're calm and you have energy. What is that? Emotion, happiness, ecstasy. So this is the essence of ecstasy. And I am positive that this is going to outsell liquid finesse. So we got to do it right. We got to do it big. So I'm gonna launch pre-orders for that. It honestly, it should be here next week. So, but I want to gauge it and do pre-orders because we might have to order more right away. Because whenever I launch something new, I don't make a lot of it. I just want to see. Because if it flops and then you just have all this product, you're like, okay. So I don't want that to happen, but I think it's gonna quickly outperform liquid finesse, especially because we're on lockdown. People are feeling sad, people are feeling sluggish, but they're also feeling stressed. So I think it is a perfect cure for what a lot of us are going through right now. So yeah, I'm not stressed. I'm just excited And I'm just like in that point where it's just like I want to do so many things, but I have to conserve my energy for interviews. You know, you never want to show up to an interview. Like I'm not, it's just over the phone. But you never like want to show up to an interview like being fatigued and just like distracted and having your mind on other things. So because it's in an hour and a half, it's not really enough time for me to dive into a project like working on a pre-order. So I'm just like, maybe I should take a nap. Maybe I should have a snack. But I need to do something to conserve my energy. And that is so uncomfortable for me because I just want to go. I want to go. I just. But I will. I will be calm. I will liquid finesse myself to just take it down a notch. That's all I need. I just need to be taken down one notch, 2 notches. But yeah, okay, that's the update. Join only mentors. It's free. It's free to join. So if you want to just join and just like browse around and read the bios of mentors can also make free content as well, which I highly recommend, because how are you going to get people to sign up if you don't know what you have to offer? So if you are a mentor, that's a piece of advice. Make some free content. You don't have to give everything away, but just, something good so people know there's more where that came from and it's going to be worth paying your monthly mentorship fee. So, all right, so check that out. And I love you very much, and I hope you have a good day. And I don't know. That's it. I love you. Bye.